forward on this computer. Okay, cool. Thank you guys for jumping on. Awesome. So I know some of you are still eating dinner and still doing bits and pieces. So just do what you can. And if you can't do any of this, we're going to post the recording up later so that you can do some as homework. And this is just 4 simple tasks to smash out just to help boost your business, help boost your presence on Facebook, and hopefully get some more conversations and some more connections going for you. So first thing I want you to do is go into your profile on Facebook, go to your friends, and pick a letter. So pick one letter out of the alphabet, and we're going to scroll through to that letter, and you're going to instantly go and click on that person's profile. So say you pick the letter C. Oh my goodness, I've got way too many friends on here that I don't actually know. Okay, so pick the letter that you want, click on a person's name who starts with that letter, and you're just going to scroll through their posts and give them some love. So you're just going to like a couple of their posts or love a couple of their posts. But if the person doesn't resonate with you and there's nothing there that you can like or love, just pick somebody else. So we're going to do this for 3 in this letter. Preferably not someone who is already a customer or a teammate. Okay, so once you've done that for those 3 people, we're going to send them a little message. Give me a thumbs up when you guys have done 3. Oh, some of these guys have got funny posts. These are great. All right, you guys done 3?
Not quite.
Okay, when you've done your 3, what we're going to do is send a message to those 3. So you will have been, your posts are going to start popping up in their Facebook feed now because you have liked on their posts. So what we want you to do is now send them a message. So I don't actually know these people that I've liked, so I'm going to send them a message saying, "Hi Chantel, how are you? I just saw one of your posts pop up on my Facebook feed. I'm not even sure how we connected, LOL. Isn't life funny like that?" And I'm just going to leave it like that. I've just opened a doorway to maybe having a conversation if they want one. So just something along those lines. Obviously, if it's somebody you know, you'll change the message around because you'll know more about them, but something along those lines. Oh, I've got one lady from Tassie, Crystal. Okay. Hey, Flossie. I didn't see you jump in there. All right. So now that we've done that, want to jump back into your personal Facebook profile. And if you click on your friends list again, up the top, it should come across with suggestions. So Facebook will make suggestions for you based on who you are, where you live, what you do, what other groups you're in. So with this, we don't want to be adding friends who are already doing Juice Plus or who, you've already talked to or things like that. So basically, if you're scrolling through this suggested list, you're going to have some that will come up. See, I've got some here saying 21 mutual friends. Now, obviously, they're going to already be Juice Plus people because we're going to have connections in different teams and things like that. But I've got some here that say I've got one mutual friend. So them, I'm going to send a friend request. So we just want to send out 5 friend requests to people who we've only got 1 or 2 mutual friends so that they're not already in the Juice Plus community or, having something to do with someone who's in the Juice Plus community. So we're going to pick 5 of those. Feel free to jump on, check them out first, make sure they're not creepy looking and weird and things like that, because they are going to be following you on Facebook. And if they're overseas, even better, because our business is an international business. Okay, we've done 5. Hey, Tanya, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. Oh, Darren, you're on too. How are you? So we're just grabbing our phones and at the moment, just looking on our Facebook page, looking at your friends list and adding 5 of Facebook's suggested friends, preferably people that aren't in the Juice Plus community. So just going for somebody who's got 1 or 2 mutual friends. All right, can I get a thumbs up when everybody's done 5? Awesome. All right, next task. We are going to, on our phones again, jump into the group Juice Plus Testimonials. Now, you want to go, the group Juice Plus Testimonials.
Oh, yeah.
So it's the group that's got 266,000 members, the big one. Now, if you're not already using this tool, this is one of the best tools in our business. So when you're talking with someone, no matter what it is that they tell you their health complaint is, I'd be very surprised if you can't find somebody who's already been through that and is in our testimonials page. So I want you to think of something that someone you love suffers from, whether it's eczema, a migraine, Crohn's disease, diabetes. Think of something that someone you love is suffering with, and I want you to type that into the search button. When you've done that, have a scroll through some of those pictures and those stories, and when you find one that resonates or you think would resonate with the person that you're thinking of in your mind, I want you to save that photo and copy the text. We're going to go straight away and post it on our Facebook page and just say something along the lines of just another amazing testimonial that I found. We're not tagging anyone, we're not putting it in anybody's face, but we're just going to do this.
Sorry, Joe, Darren here.
Hey,
What
how
was
are
that
you?
again? Oh, I've just driven from Rockhampton back home again.
Oh,
So I'm rather exhausted.
you get double brownie points. In fact, if I was there, I would give you some sweet potato brownies.
I haven't made them yet.
Oh my gosh, you are missing out. Put them on your
Hey,
list.
Joe,
Yes.
I just wanted to ask you, with looking at the testimonials, don't we have to have their permission to put it up on our Facebook?
So have a look through. In the comments, it will say, just check in the comments. Usually it's written in there 100 times, feel free to share. You don't need to ask if they've already put in those comments, feel free to share. So yeah, definitely check that first. How's everyone going? Found a story?
Yep.
Awesome. I just need to find my love hearts. Can't post a testimony without love hearts. Okay, so the reason that I love these testimonials is I get so much inquiry People may not comment, they may not like your post, but they will message you, and people watch. I've had a lady watching for over 8 months. We just connected as Facebook friends, and had a few conversations in groups, and just this week she messaged me. She's ordered the product and she's wanting to join the business by the end of the month. And purely from the testimonial, she said she reads all the stories I put up each week, and they are so powerful and so varied that she can see the power of the fruit and veg. I was like, I didn't have to do anything, I just shared. So these are such a powerful tool, using these testimonials. Okay, all right. Now, our last task on Facebook tonight. Think of your favourite place to go on holiday in Australia. Absolute favourite. Then I want you to go on Facebook, type in the name of that place, and we're going, actually I'm just going to do it with you so I can make sure it works. Type in the name, and then we want to join 2 or 3 buy, swap and sell or classified sites in that town. Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up when you're done. You okay, Kylie? Do you not have a favourite place to go on holidays? I don't know what your question marks mean. Okay, cool. Very good. Alrighty. Now, the reason I said to do this for somewhere that you love is because you're obviously down the track going to post in those groups. And when you start making connections, you put up ads and people get in touch with you, they're going to ask you, you know, do you live here? That kind of thing. It always happens. And you can say, no, I'm up, you know, I live wherever. But I've been there so many times on holidays and I absolutely love it. You live in a beautiful place. It just gives you that connection and that rapport, and people are just going to be just that one step closer to building that relationship. And yeah, it really does make a difference. All right. Okay. So that's our MAC tasks for tonight, all done. So I know a few of you have got your screens off, but I just wanted to ask, who here is having some trouble with getting ideas for posting?
I think everyone is, isn't it?
Not sure. That's why I'm asking the question. So what I wanted to do was give you some suggestions, 14 of them. We've got 7 days in a week. Facebook tells us the ideal times to post is, you know, between 6 and 8 in the morning and between 6 and 8 at night. That's good, Kylie. So if you can post twice a day during that time frame, and I highly recommend using an app, one of the free ones like Buffer or Hootsuite, you can post in those. They will post for you. So if you're working full time, you can pop in your diary every Sunday to do these posts, and that way your work is done for the week. So my suggestions for you is every week post 2 testimonials. Obviously split these up through your week. Post 2 recipes. JBT ones are awesome, but any health related recipe, people love recipes. You get so much engagement and so much conversation, and every time somebody even likes or comments on your post, that then filters through to all of their friends, and if they like, that filters through again. It makes your Facebook engagement so much bigger. We want 2 product posts. Now, when I say product posts, I mean you using the products or you talking about the benefits that you have actually got yourself. So whether you've got a huge day coming up and you want to post about, thank goodness I've got these magic beans to help me get through it. If you feel a flu coming on, I'm doubling up on these to try and knock this thing on the head. Anything along those lines. Something about the actual benefits that you're having. Thank goodness for the energy. Even if it's whinging about how fast your hair grows because you've got to get it cut so much, anything. 2 funny posts. You know, if you Google funny food posts, doesn't have to be about food, but you know, trying to be professional. You know, keep it clean, minimal swearing, things like that. Keep it professional, but you know, anything funny that's going to get people engaging. 1 lifestyle post. Why you love this business, what it is giving you, the extra dollars, and if you're not at that stage yet where you're earning, you know, significant extra dollars that are helping you out, what you're hoping for in the future. You know, why you joined this business. I've joined this, loving this online business that's going to give me some extra options come Christmas time. You know, in 6 months' time at Christmas time, you're going to have 6 more paydays before then to build yourself up a nice Christmas fund. Things like that. That's what people are starting to think about. So that's what's going to get people engaging. 4 motivational posts. Everybody needs motivating. And by motivating, I mean inspirational, gratitude, anything. And you can Google all of this. There's hundreds. Oh, sorry, Kylie, I don't know which one you missed. So funny posts, product posts of you using the product, 2 recipes, 2 testimonials, go 4 motivational, 1 lifestyle post, and the last one is 1 actual advertisement. As in, you know, I love sharing these products with other people. You know, if you've been watching this journey for a little while and are curious, I'd love to help you out. I'd love to send you some more information, something like that. That's got an actual call to action in it. You want people to do something, not just get in touch if you want more info. Yeah, something that actually gets people to engage with you. Okay, any questions about those? Does that help, Darren? Does that give you some ideas for the week?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm just on it now, researching funny food posts.
Awesome. All right. So hopefully
Jo,
yeah, Tanya.
yeah, what was that last one you were saying?
An advertisement. So
Okay.
yeah, something specific, you know, one of the ones that says something about how many fruit and veg are in there, or maybe the berry challenge.
Yeah.
That kind of thing, an actual ad. So just do one a week. Awesome. So yeah, if you've got that jotted down and you split it up, it really doesn't even matter if you do the same thing and have the same format every week. Like I do Testimonial Tuesday. Some people do Super Story Saturday, I think I saw somebody doing. You know, make up your own thing, whatever works for you and makes it easy. You know, you've got buffer there, you can preload this in and just have it working for you. Okay, all right. So, just going over some of my notes from the weekend. It was amazing. I cannot begin to tell you guys how lucky we are to have Adam and Kira as our uplines. Those guys have just made a phenomenal success of this business. And then, you know, on top of that, Linda and Linda's upline, Lauren Slocum, she flew in from Vegas and she came to the house as well. And just to have them there talking, just gonna pop you guys on mute. Not sure where the noise is. Yeah, just to have them there and filling us in on, they all had different topics. We also had Karina and Scott Harris come in, and they are trainers. They're actually going to be, I think they're speaking at conference as well. So you guys will absolutely love them. They're just incredible. They've actually been lifelong friends of Adam and Kira's, and Adam and Kira never shared the business with them. They thought that Scott and Karina had their own stuff going on. They're both Tony Robbins trainers. So, you know, they just thought, yep, they've got their own stuff going on. And so 3 months ago, they actually came to Adam and Kira and said, we can see what you guys have created. We can see the residual income that's coming in for you guys. We work really hard, but there's no residual income. So we want to do what you're doing. It's just like, how amazing is that? That these people that are Tony Robbins life coaches are coming to Adam and Kira because of the success they've created. And yeah, now they're coaching us because they've got the life coaching skills. And at the same time, these guys are only SCs in the business and learning all about the Juice Plus stuff from us. So yeah, it was just amazing. Karina is like the guru version of Katrina. She's amazing. So she is very, very spiritually inclined and very much in touch with her heart and very much in touch with people's needs. So she's just an absolutely beautiful lady. So she was, she had so many gold nuggets to share. But one of them was, who here would say that they have stress in their life? If you don't have your hand up, you're lying. So one of the things is we're all stressed. But what she pointed out, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks when she said it, is that stress is fear. All stress is a form of fear. It's either a worry about the past or it's a worry about the future. It's either one or the other. And that's all stress is. So if we can recognize it as a fear for what it is and start, especially if it's a stress about something that's in the past, and just go, you know what? It was something that happened to me. It was something I was afraid of, but I'm past that. I've moved on. This is here and now. And if it is a stress and a worry about the future, what can you do about it? Is there something that you can action in the next 24, 48 hours, the next week? Is there something that you can write down in your diary to get rid of that stress? If you are stressed about missing an appointment, what can you do? Jot it down in your diary, put the reminder in your phone. That way your stress is gone. What can you do about that stress, about that fear? Because that's all it really is how do I address that fear to get rid of it? So if we're stressed about a deadline, what can we do to make that fear go away? It was just an amazing way of looking at things. And I just thought, if we can just keep reminding ourselves of that when stresses come up in life, when you're saying I feel so stressed, it's like, well, actually, I'm fearful. What is it that I'm fearful of? I just thought that's just going to open up a whole can of insight for me just going forward. Thought that was beautiful. All right. The other thing that she said was, one of the things that causes us stress is doing half a job. So if you're only putting half your effort into anything, it makes you feel guilty and adds a stress, because we're fearful that we haven't done a good enough job, and we're fearful that we've stuffed up or we've missed something or we should have done it better, things like that. So what she is telling us that we need to do is, no matter what it is, bring 100% of yourself to it. So if you're cooking dinner and you're feeling blah about it, stressed, I don't want to do this, I wish I didn't have to cook, I wish I had a cook come in for me, I wish hubby would do the cooking, I wish whatever. If you can change your mindset, take a deep breath in, you know what? I have to do this, and I'm going to do it to the absolute best of my ability. I'm going to do this 100%. And you put all of your focus in and you do it. You do it 100%. You will feel so much better, not only about what you've just done, but about everything that follows. And it doesn't matter what it is. If it's cooking dinner, if it's cleaning the house, if it's doing our taxes, doing our paperwork, if it's doing our follow-ups with conversations, a lot of times we leave it, and then we feel guilty and stressed because we know we've left it too long, and then we kind of write a half-assed message about, did you watch the video? Have you got any questions? And we've got that stressed, half-assed feeling behind the message that we're sending. That carries through. If you can bring 100% to that message, every message that we send, it will shine through. And the energy that you're putting out is going to be the energy that you get back. So even, like for me, it's taxes. Like every 3 months, I have a box. I put all my receipts in and I ignore it until, the BAS is 2 days away and I have to send it in. I hate doing my paperwork and my bookwork. It sits there and sits there and sits there. And so this, for me, it's like, right, okay, I need to change it. I'm going to schedule 1 day a month where I've got 2 hours blocked out, and I'm going to put 100% effort in, and I'm going to have a good attitude about it. And that's what's going to happen. And I feel better just saying that, like knowing that I've got a plan and that's what's going to happen now. So just by committing 100% can completely change everything for you. What else was there? Oh, so many leaders were talking about how many people who only go part way in this business, things like that, they have excuses. They like to blame people. They will blame their uplines. Oh, my upline wasn't there for me and they didn't answer all my questions, or I didn't have a supportive enough team, or this, that, and the other. But what was pointed out is the successful people are resourceful. So they go and ask questions. They don't wait for people to come to them saying, oh, hey, have you done this today? And have you checked up with this person? They are resourceful. If they want to know something, they go into our Facebook pages and do searches. They jump on YouTube on the YouTube channel and they will search for videos. They will ask leaders, ask questions. Never ever be afraid to speak to your upline, pop questions in, send them privately. If you don't want to do it in group messages, it's totally fine. We always tell everybody when they sign up that we love questions in this business, but somewhere along the line, people start to get afraid of asking questions. But resourceful people ask questions and find the answers. You are responsible for your own success in this business, not your upline, not your team, not your sideline buddies, entirely up to you. So if you want to make this a success, be resourceful. And if you don't know where to find something, again, ask. We can always find, we've got an answer for everything in this business. It's just a matter of asking and being resourceful to find it. So yeah, the leaders, the guys who are 75 club and above, and they're just amazing at sharing this info. So another thing is, some of the leaders said that a lot of their new people come to them saying they feel stuck. They don't know where to go next. And the thing is we're so lucky in Adam and Kira's team that we've got that Start Strong guide. So if you haven't seen it yet, it's in the Travel Tribe Teamies group. I'm fairly sure it's in Team Love. It's in Team Freestyle for sure. So it's the Team Freestyle Start Strong guide. It's got a step-by-step Start Strong. It's got links to videos that will help you build your belief and also exact actions to follow. There's even like a tick list. So you can follow that through anytime you're feeling stuck. Just go back and work your way through it again, even if it feels like you're starting from the beginning. In fact, that's what they've got all of us Qs and NMDs doing at the moment. As of the 1st of June, they made us start again. We've got to go through the whole pay plan again. So we've got to get to DVF, SDVF. Obviously, we don't get the bonuses, which is bugger, but they're making us do it again to show us what's involved, to remind us, what it's like to have to go and find those first 3 customers, what it's like to have to find another teamie. And it's just been an amazing journey for us. It's just making us put in that extra effort. And knowing that we have all of those resources, they're all there for us. If you follow that Start Strong guide, definitely an amazing tool that we have there for us. Let's see. Oh, another one of Karina's quotes, which was just so, so beautiful, is I think it's been floating around on Facebook today from some of the other leaders. They put it up. The quote says that there is no such thing as a work-life balance. It is all life. The balance has to be within you. And that was just so, so beautiful. Linda has a similar quote. She says, balance, schmalance. There's no such thing as balance. Like, you don't get to give 25% to your business, 25% to your partner or your family, 25% to personal development, and 25% to exercise and health. Like that's what balance is, equal amounts. But it's not. Life is not like that. The thing is if you can put amazing effort into this business for 4 years, it will reward you for the rest of your life. Linda is proof of that. Adam and Kira are only 3 years in, and they're proof of that. Brian Marsh isn't even 16 months in, and he's proof of that. And I mean, for those of you guys coming to conference, or, I'm pretty sure it's going to be recorded. So eventually you guys will get to watch the recordings. You are going to see some amazing stories. There's just such powerful stories. I've got like 7 pages of notes here. Oh, another beautiful thing that Karina mentioned was, if we can look at everybody every day with fresh eyes and view them as a blank canvas. So oftentimes when we're talking to potential people, potential teamies or customers, maybe somebody that we've been having conversation with on and off for weeks or months, and they still haven't you know, joined your team or they still haven't bought product, every time you're talking to them, if you can view them as a blank canvas, have no preconceived ideas about them and no judgment, it will change your outlook and change the way that people respond to you. Because I don't know about you, but I don't think I'm the same person that I was last week. And I'm definitely not the same person that I was last month or last year. So if somebody was to come to me who I haven't talked to for a couple of years and have those same preconceived ideas about what, you know, who Jo was 2-3 years ago, I am such a different person to what I was back then. And so I just think, well, that's how I'd like people to view me, to give me a clean slate and view me as a blank sheet and just, you know, get to know me today, what's going on with me today. Yeah, so if we can do that to others, it's amazing the energy that we will put out and how we will view them and how they will respond to us. So I thought that was a really, really beautiful thing. Oh, there's so many different things. I think that would probably do though, because we've been through a lot tonight and I've been on the phone for about 8 hours today. So does anybody have any questions? Take yourself off mute. Is there anything you want to ask? Is there anything that you guys specifically want help with? No?
I think we're all a bit brain dead too, Jenny.
Oh, I know. It's been such a busy time.
How do you even, like, I don't know, absorb it all and process it all in your mind without just...
Notebook.
Yeah, you write it all down, but then it's like all these masses of pages of stuff.
Yep. And just every now and again, I try and, you know, especially for me, if I can sit down 10 minutes before Monday night training, because I always sit there with my notebook, I try and have a flick through my notebook just to refresh my memory on bits and pieces. I was trying to work it out. I can't tell if this is my 3rd or my 4th Juice Plus notebook in a year. It's amazing, the information. So yeah, definitely bring a notebook to conference.
Yeah.
Even with my first notebook, when I went to conference, I was just writing down the people's names, like the NMD's names, whose stories I just loved, because that's when you then go and send them a friend request so that you can stalk them and follow their journey and see what they're doing. Because if, you know, their story is similar to yours, or you just love the way they are and you want to use them as a role model, it's the perfect time to make those new connections and get to know people and see how other people are doing it. It's just the biggest, you just soak everything in from so many different angles. It's not just what happens on stage, it's everything around you. So yeah, it will be good. But yeah. Adam,
have fun at conference.
Sorry?
Have fun at conference.
Thank you. I'm hoping I get there. Tomorrow, Adam has us leaders climbing to the top of the Q1.
I thought that was today.
It was actually booked in for yesterday, but the winds got up to 80 kilometres an hour, so they had to shut it down. Yes. So we are booked in for tomorrow lunchtime. Something about breaking through fears and breaking barriers and hopefully not breaking arms and legs by falling 77 stories from Australia's highest building. But we shall see.
Yeah, I got to Billawilla tomorrow and then out to Emerald on Saturday.
Oh, wow.
No, not wow.
Not much fun.
No, I'm over this driving.
Well, we need to get your business booming so we can get you out of that truck.
I've got to get Nick moving.
Oh, what about you?
Me? Oh, I'm helping her get moving.
Uh-huh. Is she there?
No, she's at a family daycare meeting.
Oh, yes, they're always fun.
No, they're not.
That was sarcasm. It's all good.
Okay.
We're recording. I will pop this up in the team chats. So if you guys want to share with anybody, tag them. I'll pop it in both Team Love and Travel Tribe. And yeah, thank you guys for jumping on. It's lovely to see your faces.
I'll get Nick on to watching this on Travel Tribe.
Yeah, no worries. And if she can just put into practice those 14 posts, it will help people see that she's consistent, and yeah, the actions will come.
We just keep showing the business to everyone, and they seem interested, and then nothing. They just change their mind.
So when you say you're showing them the business, you're sending them the recording,
Yes.
and then what?
Then we do a follow up, see what they think, and they just say, "Oh, look, at this time, I don't think it's for us."
Yep.
And I said, I didn't pursue it. I said, "Look, that's fine. I'm only just here to teach you guys what we do. So I'm just showing you what we're doing. And if you're interested, that's fine. We'll move with it. If not, well, we'll catch up later on."
Yep. Yeah, that just means as long as they're your friends on Facebook, they're just going to follow your journey. And that's
right.
where
They're
the
just
post.
not ready yet.
Yeah, that's it. A no is
I
never
just
a
want
no.
someone to be ready.
It's just a not now. Well,
I'm getting a lot not nows.
Okay, so when you say a lot, how many people are on your grid for this month already?
I've got 12 already.
Okay, so today's the 14th, so that's not quite one a day.
No, it's not.
So do you think that maybe if you were to up the numbers, that could up the results?
Well, I just bought the Eric Warre's Master Blast, 20 people in 20 days.
Okay.
So I got that yesterday. So
Awesome. Eric Warre is the king of network marketing.
well, I'm driving a lot. I listen to a lot of GoPro.
Yeah, awesome. But listening is fantastic, but you really need to get the actions happening. So that consistent posting on Facebook, and that not sure if you heard the start where we connected with people, we went and loved on people, sent a few people some messages, that kind of thing.
I'd only just got through the door. Saw the time, jumped straight on.
Okay, so if you and Nikki can watch that together and implement some of those actions daily, that will boom your business.
Cool.
Awesome. Very good.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
No worries. I shall see all you guys either on the weekend or next week.
Next week.
Okay. Have a good night.
See ya.